What's up guys, NCG here, bringing to you lot a deck update to my Cyberdark deck. And what a update have I created for you guys. And so, with all that said and done, let's get into it, because this looks crazy. And so I've been working on this, I'm always thinking about Cyberdarks, in my spare time, because it's a deck that I'm always wanting to update and keep refreshing, keep improving, adding new tweaks, new text, new ideas, new playstyles and everything like that. So I was browsing YouTube, as I always do, to try and give myself ideas, refresh my brain box and all that kind of stuff. So and I came across some guy's Blue Eyes deck, Blue Eyes build, using a complete Blue Eyes engine of like 3 alternatives, 3 Blue Eyes, so on and so forth, and like really turboing his deck. So I gave that a go, and I was like, it's not, it wasn't me, well, it's not like, it just wasn't working so well. So I shortened it, changed the consistency around, and did some test hands, and I really like how it's performing, and so I want to share it with you guys, see what your guys' thoughts on it and so on. And with all that said and done, let's get into it. So to start off with the Cyberdarks, we have 2 of each machines of Horn, Edge and Keel, 3 of the dragons, Cannon and Claw. The Blue Eyes engine consists of 1 alternative and 2 vanilla Blue Eyes, and that's the monsters. Spells, I play my Cyberdark field spell engine of 2 Inferno, 1 Terraforming, because I don't want to brick on it too much. We now have 4 ways to search these 2 Infernos, and once you've got 1, you should be going, and then you still got 1 for backup. You're never going to go through 3. I can understand why people play 3, because they want to see it as soon as possible, but with these with 4 ways to search it, and with the amount of consistency cards that we have, you should be getting to your Inferno. I still play the 1 impact. It's the 1 impact, like, you only need 1. You would only ever play 1 unless you're going for a full-on fusion turbo build. Maybe like tons of mills, and then you could probably play 2 impacts, so that if you mill 1, it's okay. But for a build like this, I only play 1. It's just your nice way to get to Cyberdark Dragon while also putting needs back, so that way you can then draw into them and you have a dragon to equip them, so you're not losing momentum. 3 Card of Demise, this was the change I made to the guy's original build. I feel like Card of Demise just fits Cyberdark's better. He was playing complete playset trading, which in conjunction with like the 6 Blue Eyes, like in theory that works, that makes sense, but in testing it just wasn't for me. I'd be getting trading with no Blue Eyes, no trading. It's just like your standard Blue Eyes like curse. So 3 Card of Demise just works a lot better. You mostly dump your hands out anyway, and so you can then just play Card of Demise after the battle phase and everything like that, and then get into the rest of your pieces, set more back row, set the cards that you want to keep, and then if you have like a Blue Eyes in hand, it's fine, just ditch it. It's a target for your Cyberdark Dragon later on. So 3 Card Demise, 2 Allure of Darkness and a trading. This ratio just works. And I guess I'll just go through the rest. You've got 1 Melody of Breaking Dragons, 1 Dragon Shrine, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Overload Fusion, 2 Future Fusions, and 1 Upstart Goblin. So trading in conjunction with Melody of Breaking Dragons, this is a very nice combo. In testing it did come up, it came up very nicely. So in like turn 1 I did like my standard Cyberdark board of like a machine with a dragon with a field spell. Then I had these 2 left in hand, so the next turn I drew into a card, ditched it for Melody, summoned an alternative, popped a card with alternative, because you don't mind him not attacking, it's completely fine. He's kind of like there for the removal, and I dumped the Blue Eyes for trading and then dug through my deck even more, came into more back row and so on and so forth. So this combo works very well. 2 Allure of Darkness, you don't need 3, you don't really want to be banishing these cards, but you do need the consistency, so the 2 Allure of Darkness. Dragon Shrine, this is also another reason why the Blue Eyes engine is really good, but this could also be for like a Red Eyes engine if you want to go as well. So you can dump the vanilla and then dump a dragon a Cyberdark dragon after that. So then you not only got a big dragon for your fusions, but you've also got the little one for your main deck monsters. So Dragon Shrine in conjunction with the vanilla engine is really nice. I do play the one foolish because sometimes you do want to dump a machine so that your impact and your overload fusion has more targets. The one Monster Reborn is Monster Reborn. If you summon an alternative properly, you know you can get it back. If you have a Blue Eyes Engraved, you can get that back now, so you have more main deck beat sticks to revive. Dark Holes. Dark Holes can be Regeki. Overload Fusion. It's searchable off the Chimera Rafflesia, so I only play the one because I don't want to be seeing it too much. But I just want to get it when I want it. The 2 Future Fusion. This is something I do want to see because at first when it was at limited, it was okay. But I think now at 2/3, because it is unlimited now, that's a good ratio to play this card, because you kind of want to open both, so then you can activate both, and then that way one of them should resolve, unless your opponent has a Twin Twisters, when then you're just unlucky, I'm afraid. But the 2 Future Fusions is very nice. Upstart Goblin makes it a 39 card deck. And then the traps, because we are playing Demise, I did want to put a lot more traps in here. So I'm going with a triple Solemn Brigade of a Warning and 2 Strikes, and then 3 Storming Mirror Force. Storming Mirror Force is very good. Nowadays, most Mirror Forces are, except Quaking, because links. But Mirror Forces are very good. Your opponents don't expect it, and a deck like this, where you're like got your Demise engine, that kind of thing. So it's a very control stun like deck. Even with the alternative being able to pop things, Storming Mirror Force is very good, and your Solemn Brigade is just really good. Your extra deck is of 1 Darkness Dragon, 2 Cyberdark Dragons, 1 5-headed Dragon, 1 Neo Ultimate Dragon, 1 Standard Ultimate Dragon, 3 Elder Tea Nuts, 1 Chimera Rafflesia, 2 Mega Fleet, Chimera Tech Mega Fleets, 1 Spirit, 1 Silver, and 1 Cleavefort Genius. Overall, your extra deck is kind of like empty, so if I were to make it proper, this is really all you're going to be using. But so everything else is just kind of like personal filler, what you would like to have. My other targets are based on my side deck, but I'm only going to be showing and explaining 3 of them. So your Cyberdark Fusions is generally for your fusion spells. These are the ones you're actually going to be making. Your 5-headed Dragon / Neo Ultimate / Ultimate, these are like just your dump targets for your Cyberdark Claw. Usually I just dump 5-headed Dragon, but I just wanted, because I got the Blue Eyes in here, I just thought, why not? Let's go for fun and just put these in. But to be fair, as it is down here, Dragon's Mirror is something that you could possibly take in here if you wanted to just add a little bit more fusion element. Then you could make your 5-headed Dragon, and then you could, with these 3 in here, you can make your one of these 2. I would make Neo Ultimate, because with the Ultimate in the extra deck, Neo has an extra attack. Your Nuts is also does ditch off your Claw to start popping cards. Chimera Rafflesia is ditch off your Claw to search your fusion spells. The Mega Fleet Dragon, now this is something I always side in my Cyberdark decks, which is 3 Cyber Dragon cores. The reason behind this is because I sided Core over the original Cyber Dragon. It's because Core on summon can actually search your Impact and your Cyberdark Inferno, because they are cyber spells. But not only that, I can then use Core to make a Mega Fleet, remove a problematic threat in the extra monster zone, and then from then on I can control the game, knowing I removed a threat for free. Next turn, Core can then banish itself to summon another Core, do the same thing again, and I can normal summon Cyberdark, and then you can see how it goes. In my current IRL build, I do have the 2 Sage with Eyes of Blue. In my side deck, along with 1 copy of Effect Veiler, because it's just a nice little hand trap engine in a way, where you can summon Sage to search an Effect Veiler if you need a hand trap, but you can also just use Sage to pop one of these after summoning it, and then you can get a Blue Eyes out of the deck for free. But it's just a nice little thing. But then because of that, I can then actually go into these. Blue Eye Spirit is kind of like stop halt to any pendulum decks at the moment. So because you can just go alternative, pop a card, summon Sage, search effect failure, make Spirit Dragon, and you've got not only your opponent cannot summon two at the same time, but you've also got the effect failure to disrupt anything. And then during the end phase you can summon Azure Eyes and start doing some revival plays. And the Qliphort Genius is because if you are in that situation before you go into a fusion play, you can you can link one of these, two of these into a Qliphort Genius, and then you can fusion your fusion, and it's not clogging your extra monster zone. And that's it, guys. I hope you will enjoy this profile slash deck update. It is something I'm really enjoying at the moment. It's a build that I'm really happy works, and it's when I build decks, I kind of like, after a while, I like to merge them together, because then I've got only one deck to focus on instead of having two. So it kind of like unclogs myself. But it is also fun as well. I really do enjoy mixing decks together, making sure that they work together, finding new ways to play decks and archetypes and so on and so forth. And because of that, I do also like to share it with you guys, because of it. If it does work, it's something that I'd like to share and have people enjoy. So with that, all that said and done, guys, I will catch you guys in my next video.